Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Old Man Semi-Radio Show, where we make the effort to interview the world's most controversial figures, both at home and abroad. In the last episode, you saw us interview the infamous lawyer from the Honey trial of 2007, Leighton Key Montgomery, who had some very interesting opinions regarding that. This week, we have someone who was moving up the social strata on account of his video that has since garnered over 6 million views on the World Wide Web. You may know him as Trumpet Guy. How are you, Douglas Levison?
Hello. Thank you for having me on this show. I'm really happy to be here right now.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Now, recently, this video of yours has gained you a lot of attention. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah. So I was at a memorial for the 9/11 attacks. Tragic day. Rest in peace, those that lost their lives. But I was at the memorial paying my respects, and there was a trumpet player, and he sounded god-awful. Just absolutely terrible. So I had to go over there and give him a piece of my mind, and I had no idea the boy across the park was recording, and it all went downhill from there, you know. I just had to let him know how I felt.
Right, okay, Douglas. I have got the audio from the video in front of me. It's ready to play.
Okay.
And you said this line at one point, which intrigued me. The sound guy is ready to play the audio from it. And, Jimmy, can you please give us that now?
An artist respects the silence and serves the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent.
Very interesting line, very interesting. Can you go more into depth on that?
Yeah, no, sure. So first of all, let's wind the clocks back a couple years, maybe somewhere around 1985 to 1990. I was in New York City studying at the School of Art, and I came across a man named Daryl. Now, Daryl was a lovely guy, and he once told me, "Douglas, I sit in a room every day for 2 hours in complete silence, and I still don't know how to draw." And so I came up to him and I said, "Daryl, listen, you gotta really think like an artist, okay? That's how you become an artist." I look at him and I say, "Daryl, here's the thing. You have to respect the silence, not listen to it. You have to respect it, because that's where the art truly comes to shine." And from that point on, Daryl went and played in big bands. I'm talking Frank Sinatra all the way to Taylor Swift. He's up there in the industry. And so when I was studying at the School of Arts, I had to go across many different challenges.
That's very
in my
interesting.
life.
Douglas, I'm afraid we're going to have to move on. We've got an advertisement break from our sponsors that we have to rush into around this time in the podcast.
If I can input, that's quite rude, and I'd ask you not to interrupt me again.
Douglas, it is in our contract. There's nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. At this timestamp, we have to go into it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as per our contract, we are obliged to film at least a portion of this interview in an outdoors environment. Just listen to that pristine sound. And now a word from our sponsor, Havana Cigars. Havana Cigars, the world's first-class cigar. Distributed worldwide, in business for 130 years at the most reasonable prices imaginable. The likes of Winston Churchill, George Washington, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Thomas Jefferson have smoked our cigars. You'll go quacky for our tobacco. Sourced from the deepest forest in South America. You'll love Havana Cigars. First class in relaxation and comfort. You'll go quacky for our tobacco. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still here with Douglas Levison. I've got a few more questions to ask to our good man here. The first one on my list is, Douglas, would you consider yourself an artist?
Excuse me? What?
Would you consider yourself an artist, be that musical or theological or whatever have you?
honestly, I'm quite offended you'd even ask me that. Of course I'm an artist. Have you seen the things I've done? I mean, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage in 1975. Are you an idiot? I'm Douglas Levison. I have a lot of track record.
Douglas, the question wasn't personal. It was just...
No, you know what? You're not personal. You're not personal. I am sick and tired of you thinking I am someone less than you. Who the hell are you? Who are you?
Okay, Douglas, have to calm down or we're going to have to end the interview here. This is getting dangerous.
You calm down.
All right. Douglas, I think it's time for you to go. It's time for you to be on your ways. This obviously isn't going to work out.
You know something? I went to the School of Visual Arts. NYUC film school graduate. Who the hell are you? Who are you? You have no talent. You have no talent.
Yes, can we get security in here, please? This man is obviously
No
insane.
talent. No talent. No talent, piece of shit.